Hey guys, Skull here, and I know I told you guys that I would probably put up that commentary probably like 3 days ago or 4 days ago. I can't remember when I put that update video up, but honestly, I am not good at editing or anything. I don't have any really good software like Sony Vegas Pro or anything like that, so I had to use Windows Live Movie Maker, which I know is kind of stupid, but whatever. It's the only thing I have right now. I don't know if I want to spend like 500 bucks on some software just to add my voice in and stuff. But it might change. It might change my mind later for other things like montages or anything like that I might want to put out. But anyway, I got a gameplay here on WMD playing Demolition, and I just gotta say, WMD is probably my favorite map in this game. I don't know what it is about it. I just like it. And also, my class setup, that this is probably the class, like not this gun, but like the class setup I mostly use. And for right now I'm using the MP5K with a red dot and a extended mag. And I just started using this class. Like, I never used the MP5K at all. Like, I used to use it all the time in like my non-prestige, the first 55 levels and my first prestige, and I think a little bit of my second prestige, but I really haven't used it that much ever since. And I just started using it again, and also found out that it actually has the same power as an AK-74U. So if you want to find an alternative, if you are using the AK-74U and you just don't feel like using it, but you want to use a gun just as good as it, try this gun out. It might have a little bit more recoil to it, but it is a very good gun and kills people pretty fast. But anyway, my normal class setup, like the perk wise, I will normally run Ghost, Warlord, and Hacker Pro. The reason is, for one, Ghost, I hate being seen on UAVs. I don't know what it is about it, but I just don't like when people calling UAVs. I always think they're just going to go after me and no one else, and I just feel like I'm out in the open. There's not really any point in hiding or anything, and so I will normally use Ghost on most of my classes so I don't have to deal with that. Even though Blackbirds are in this game, it still causes, you still need an 8 kill streak to do that, which isn't the hardest thing to do, but it's still, it's a very good kill streak anyway. But anyway, I use Warlord Pro for one thing. Warlord, the starting perk, gives you 2 attacks on your gun, so it gives you more customization for your guns and stuff, and I like that. And so obviously for this gun I had the red dot and extended mag, and I use the red dot because, I mean, the iron sight is good, but it is a little bit too like cramped, I guess you would say, because it just seems like there's so much stuff like piled up around it that I can't really, it's kind of hard to see with the enemies, and the red dot obviously negates that because it just like a clear sight with the dot in the middle for easier aiming. And I use extended mag because there's not really many attachments for the MP5 that I like, and extended mags will help a lot, and since I'm not using sleight of hand, having those extra bullets and not having to reload will help me in the long run a lot. And also Warlord Pro will give you 2 tactical and an extra tactical and an extra lethal grenade. And if you don't know what that is, what I just threw a Semtex, and you see I still have another one. So what Warlord Pro does is it will give me, since I have Semtex on, it will give me 2 Semtexes, and also for my concussion grenades I have 3 of them instead of 2. And for Nova Gas it will give you another one, so you have also 2 Nova Gases, but they'll not work for Willie Pete's, because if you didn't know, in previous games, like at COD 4, if you put on ×3 special grenade, it will not let you smoke grenades, and that is because if you throw too many smokes out in a game lobby, it will actually freeze and lag out the game. So using a Willie Pete with Warlord Pro really isn't the smartest idea. I normally run concussion grenades just because it slows down the enemy and like deafens them and stuff, so it makes them easier targets and a lot easier kills. And then my last perk I will always use is Hacker. And the reason, for obvious reasons, Hacker, you can see enemy equipment such as claymores, C4, and motion sensors. And I don't know what those guys were doing right there. I guess they were just trying to have a party in the corner. But anyway, uh, it's very useful for me to be able to see enemy equipment. Is this in this game? It just seems like I have to use hacker because for most in most cases people will use a lot claymores and motion sensors and stuff, and also Hacker Pro is probably the most useful pro perk out of this whole game. This is just my opinion though, because when you get Hacker Pro, you can, for most of you know, you can booby trap care packages, which lets you capture what's in the care package and then booby trap it so when an enemy comes by and tries to take it, it will blow up and kill them. Also, you can hack enemy equipment such as claymores, motion sensors, jammers, and you can also hack enemy sentry guns and SAM turrets. So, if they have like a SAM turret or sentry gun up, and you hack it, they won't realize it. If there's like a sentry gun, they might run into it, think it's theirs, and they might get themselves killed. Or if you take an enemy SAM turret, you can also get some extra points destroying some spy planes, counter spy planes, maybe a helicopter or two, but for whatever. And also, probably my favorite part about it is you're also invisible to motion sensors, which is so useful. Because when you hit Hacker Pro, you can see the motion sensors, so you can sneak up behind the enemy easier because they will be expecting to see a red dot on their screen, and they will be a easy target for you to kill, and they won't know what hit them. And this guy using his RC car on a roof, I don't know what he was doing there. Kind of stupid in my what I think, because it's kind of out in the open right there, and I just got a free kill off him. But anyway, I will try for my videos. I will try to use different guns and stuff. My favorite guns I would have to say I would like to use are the Galil, and I know you guys are gonna hate me for this, but the AK-74U. I know people say it's overpowered and stuff, but it is a good gun. I'm sorry, but it is. It doesn't bother me that people use it. The only gun that bothers me actually is, how would I say, the M60. And look at this, triple spray, and then get one more kill and get the quad speed. I actually like that a lot because I actually didn't notice it for like a second that I actually got that triple kill, and I wanted to get one more kill to get that quad speed because I normally don't get those very often at all. Which is also another reason for extended mags, like, so I didn't have to reload. Like, I stopped myself reloading. I was able to kill that fourth guy. And that guy just kind of snuck up on me. Kind of scared me a little bit, but anyway. Those are what my perks I will normally use are Ghost, Warlord, and Hacker. I will also use Sleight of Hand on some guns. Like the Galil, I will use Sleight of Hand on because that reload is just so slow for me. It just seems like. And I have to use Sleight of Hand. And so those are the only really few perks I will use. If I put up a search video, I will normally use my running class, which is an AK-74U with grip and dual mag, or I might switch over to grip and like rapid fire or something. I will put Warlord on, so I have those extra grenades and stuff. And also, Warlord Pro also works for tomahawks and frag grenades too. Just to let you know. I didn't think people would infer that it only works for some Texas, but it works for all lethal grenades. And so, also for my also going back to my perk setup for the AK-74U class, for Surge, I will make it I will put Flak Jacket on, Warlord Pro, and Marathon. And the reason for this is Marathon, since I usually rush on Search. I love running up and catching enemies off guard. It makes them easy targets and kills. So what I'll do is use Marathon to run up to their spawn really fast, and Flak Jacket is because since I don't have Hacker on, if I run into a Claymore, I will it will just hit me, and I won't take nearly as much damage as I would have, like probably saving my life. And so it really kind of negates Hacker a little bit, except that people can still see me on motion sensors. But I will usually just be on my toes most of the time, and since it's Search, I will assume where those will be, motion sensors, like certain areas of the map. So I will play more defensively in those areas, or just super aggressive and try and run at them as fast as I can, because that's always fun. Yeah, I think it's this life right here. I just picked up the Commando, That is also another one of my favorite guns. I have to say, I love with the reflex sight. I don't know what it is, but I have to use the reflex sight on it. Like, the iron sight is good, but I just cannot stand shooting it. I cannot hit anyone with it for some reason. And, I go on a nice little streak with this because the MP5K really isn't the best long-range weapon. So when I'm looking out these windows right here, oh, I'm just saying, I know I don't like campers and stuff, but like this area this building is a very good area for kills and stuff because it controls some two of the major spawn points on WMD for the offense side. So if you're in defense, you can look out those windows and spawn kill people pretty easily and get rack up your kill streaks and stuff pretty fast. I don't know. Yeah, I do. In this life, I go on a pretty nice streak. I know that because I picked up the commando, and I do get all my kill streaks just for probably sitting in that building. I know I might get hate from that, but that is a good spot. Even it's also a good spot to guard the A-bomb, which is what we only have. So I sit up there for defensive purposes and to get kills. It is a very good spot. I would try and hold us up this area as much as possible, and if you can, put up a motion sensor or claymore. I usually use claymores on most of my classes, but this game I was using the motion sensor because I was going for Hacker Pro and I already had the 25 claymore kills, and so I was trying to get the sorry, I kind of drawing a blank right here. But I was trying to get the 25 kills within the radius of the jammer or motion sensor, and I don't really like using the jammer, and the motion sensor seems a lot more helpful than anything else. And also, people love to go through that window. Also, like, if you didn't know, you can, I don't know if you saw in the beginning of the video, but you can climb up those barrels right there and get up in the window. It can catch people off guard, but since I had a Blackbird up, it was a very easy kill for me because he didn't think I saw him, and I was able to pick him off pretty easily. But if people are not paying attention to that window or that side of the map, it's very easy to come up behind people and get revenge kills if they killed you, or just get a nice kill for to add up on your kill streak. And also, right here I got my dogs. Dogs are probably my favorite kill streak to use in this game, but I would have to say the best kill streak in the game is the Blackbird, and that is because even though people have ghosts on, you will still be able to see them and also know which direction they're facing. So if you know if they're facing away from you or towards you, you know how to react to them. And see right there, that's why I love the commando, because it's very easy to get long range kills and stuff. So oh yeah, kill streak wise, I completely hate the RC cars. Like, oh my god, it's not even funny. Those things, it just seems like when everyone calls one in, I just sit in the corner and wait for it to go by, because I have turtle beaches now, so I can actually hear the enemy ones and try and guard them, so they're not as much of a problem as they were before I got them. But it just seems like I always got killed by them, and it was just the most annoying thing in the world. I don't know if you guys use RC cars or if you hate them as much as I do, but I completely despise those things. I don't like when people use them at all. I mean, honestly, the spy plane is the better choice for one thing, because you could see enemy positions, and it will also, an RC car will, most often than not, it will only grant you at one kill at the most. I mean, not at the most, but like most of the time, it will only grant you one kill. And with the spy plane, you can see enemies' positions and possibly get you to your next kill streak if you get your kills fast enough, because you're able to see where they are. So, in the long run, the RC car might be fun to use and get that one quick kill, but the spy plane will help you over time and help you lead up to your other kill streaks. Like in this game, I was using the UAV, Blackbird, and dogs, and that is really the kill streak I've used the most. My final score here is 59 kills and 13 deaths. I know I didn't do any plants or defuses, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye.